Hello everyone, today marks the beginning of Spooky Month, and to begin this month, we're going to be talking about the Five Nights at Freddy's movie. Wow, it sure has been a while since my last video covering the FNaF movie. The last video I posted on this topic was last November, which was when I took a look at Scott Cawthon's Reddit post where he shared a bunch of scripts for the FNaF movie, before settling on the Mike script. By now I'm sure you've heard the unfortunate recent news that went around a few days ago that sadly the director of the Five Nights at Freddy's movie, Chris Columbus, is sadly no longer associated with the project. This is very unfortunate because Chris Columbus is quite the big name, and also this also means that the movie is basically back to square one again. But in case you haven't heard the news yet, let's take a look at the news article that was posted a few days ago which discusses the topic, and we'll briefly go over it. Alright, so briefly going over the news articles, the title reads, Five Nights at Freddy's movie, Jason Blum reveals Chris Columbus is no longer directing, but the film is still happening. And in quotation, we're a long way from giving up. And, of course, since this is a news article, just like every other FNaF news article, of course it's gotta use the SFM Splinks model render. Of course it has. However, this one, the Toy Freddy and Freddy, is replaced with the official render of the Springtrap death screen. So look, you're improving, you're getting somewhere. Now just to replace Bonnie, Chica, Toy Bonnie, and Toy Chica with official FNaF renders. Alright, so it says, it feels like we've been waiting forever, true, for an update in the Five Nights at Freddy's movie, but thanks to Blumhouse CEO Jason Blum, we finally got some news on why it's taking so long. And then during an interview, he revealed that Chris Columbus is no longer involved with the film, and he confirmed he was first reported to write and direct back in February 2018, about a year after Blumhouse landed the rights. So I remember that Blumhouse got the rights, like it was revealed in March of 2017, I can still remember that. And of course you got the Markiplier thumbnail as well. This is so iconic. However, he had much more to say about the delay in getting the film off the ground, and it's so often the case the delays all come down to getting the script right. So as I said at the start of the video, Scott posted on Reddit last year a bunch of scrap scripts for the FNaF movie. It's been taking ages to get a script, but then he got the one that's finally right that was called the Mike script. However, it seems like it's possibly scrapped as well. But anyways, it's really tough to crack, Blum explained. We've written multiple scripts, and we've got where we're threading a needle, which is doing justice to Five Nights at Freddy's and making Scott Cawthon happy. The only way that we would go about it is giving Scott... Wait. The only way that we would go about it is giving Scott... I don't want to do something that Scott doesn't like. Let me say that a different way. I don't have the right to do anything Scott doesn't like. Basically, Scott is kind of like the equivalent of Final Cut, and it's taken longer than I hoped to get the right story. So of course, it's kind of like just always, it's very difficult to get down to and nail the script, because Scott Cawthon is taking this movie really seriously, which I'm really happy about. He's making sure that the script is good and well written and everything's done right. That's a bit of a curious update because in November 2020, yep, just as I said about the Reddit post, and it was set to shoot in spring 2021. And yep, he shared information on 10 different scraps of the project leading up to the Mike screenplay. But Blum confirmed the film was very much so still in the works. We're a long way from giving up, and I'm confident eventually I will figure it out, so that's great news as well. And then of course inspired by his Cawthon's 2014 horror game / viral sensation. Alright, this is all just basic stuff. So that's basically the whole premise of this. So sadly, we're back to square one with the Five Nights at Freddy's movie. Now, it wasn't clarified as to why Chris Columbus dropped out of the project, possibly because of how long it's been taking to even start it. Like, it hasn't even been shot yet, and it's been in the works for like 4 years now. Well, it's actually been announced since 2015 with Warner Bros, but then of course, it's been with Blumhouse since 2017. So yep, we're back to the beginning now. Now Scott has got to look for a new director to direct the Five Nights at Freddy's movie. Although, yes, this is very unfortunate news. I really don't mind, because I want to make sure this is a very, very good movie, you know? It's so clear that Scott really cares about this movie, and he's sinking his heart into it. He's done so many different scripts, and is making sure every single bit of it is done to perfection, and that's really, really cool. But that raises the question, what's gonna happen next with the Five Nights at Freddy's movie? Of course, it's staying in the rights of Blumhouse Productions, and of course they aren't giving up yet, and I don't think they will, because there will be a lot of disappointment if the Five Nights at Freddy's movie got cancelled. So of course, what's firstly gonna happen is that Scott and the team of Blumhouse are gonna try and get a new director. Who knows who this is gonna be? It can quite frankly be anybody. We have no clue who the new director could be. Another possible outcome is the possibility of the Five Nights at Freddy's movie sadly being cancelled. You know, what if Scott searches ages and can't find the right director? And like, Scott's been working on the Five Nights at Freddy's movie. It's been in like concept with Warner Bros. And then moving over to Blumhouse and all. This whole thing with the FNaF movie has been going on for like 6.5 years. And we're still pretty much at square one. So who knows how much longer Scott Cawthon's gonna try to make this movie a reality. You know, it really shows how dedicated Scott is to his fan base, you know, and pleasing the fan base. Like, he's been sticking with this project, even though it's not really getting too far. It's just at the script and now it's losing the director and all. He's still keeping at it 6.5 years later. I'm honestly shocked though that I'm not like disappointed, but I'm shocked that we haven't got a trailer or anything yet. Like back when it came out, when it was first going around 2015, I had in my mind back in 2015 that it would be out in like 2017 or 2018. And I remember binge watching a bunch of FNaF like fan-made movie trailers, and all of them at the end would be like coming in 2017 and all. Oh, I remember binge watching those FNaF movie trailers, just hyping myself up for it. And here I am over 6 years later and I still haven't got to see it yet. Of course, the outcome that is gonna happen is that the movie will be delayed again. Who knows when? I'm actually not sure. When do you think the FNaF movie is actually gonna officially release? At this point, it's probably gonna be like, at this point, possibly like 2024, 2023, something along those lines. It's definitely not gonna be this year or next year. But honestly, I don't mind. I'll wait as long as needs be, and I will make sure that as soon as it comes out, I watch it immediately. I just want to make sure that this movie's done right. I want to ensure that this movie isn't like, you know, just rushed out with very little effort. And I know that that's clearly not the case, because Scott Cawthon has been working extremely hard in trying to get this movie to work out for so many years. And if Scott Cawthon was really in it just to pump out a quick movie and make a quick buck, it would have been out 4 or 5 years ago. He would have used the first script that he came up with, done it with Warner Bros, you know, made a lower budget movie, got it out there in like 2016 or 2017, and boom. But no, Scott really cared about the product that came out of this and what the fan base got from it. He made sure that it turned out to be a very, very good movie, and made sure that the script was basically down to perfection with the right characters, the right, you know, just the right characters, the right things, making it scary, etc. Now, although it is some sad news to hear that the FNaF movie has once again been delayed, and who knows to how long when, let's think about it on the bright side, because at the end of the day, whenever this movie finally comes out and we all get super excited and get to check it out, it's surely going to be worth it. And I know that for a fact. It's going to turn out to be an amazing movie, and I already know, it's not even out yet. I know it's going to become my favorite movie of all time. I just know it, because it's Five Nights at Freddy's, of course, and I know it is, so still gotta be excited for it, right? So alright, that just about does it for this video. So there's our current status on what's up with a Five Nights at Freddy's movie. Of course, it's not going to be coming anytime soon. Definitely a good few years down the line at this point, because it's got to get a new director now and whatnot. And there's still a lot more to go before this movie comes out. But do not fear, it should hopefully come eventually. And let's just pray to God that it does not get cancelled. So, thank you so much for watching this video. Let me know, what are your predictions for the release date of the FNaF movie? I have no clue when. I'm definitely kind of leaning towards the more 2023, 2024. We'll have to wait and see. So, thanks so much for watching. I'll see you next time.